Today, we are going to be using news to tell you about finding talent in the year 2020. The group members include Ebony Nash, Shanice Singletary, Elvin Ailman Jr., Tyler DuBois, Benjamin McGuire, and Nicholas Kovacevic.
Finding talent in 2020. In the year 2020, talented actors and actresses aren't hard to find. Technology has made it impossible to miss a talented person. Vine, Instagram, and YouTube have taken over the world. There are no more casting calls or showcases like they used to do in 2015. Now all you have to do is send your web link to a Hollywood agent and off to Hollywood you go. If you're funny, then you'll be doing a romantic comedy in no time. Want to be the bad guy in the next Terminator 3005? Then show us your bad side. The internet is the only way to get attention these days. If we can't find you, then you don't exist. So make your presence known and get to working on your online portfolio. Skits and sketches and vines, oh my. There are so many to choose from. But if you're really talented, then you won't be left behind. Join in the fun and get noticed. Follow your dreams and become a star. Don't miss your chance to be the next King Bach or King Kieran or Simone Shepherd. Their careers have taken off since 2015, and you could be next. Pull out your camera phone and start your career today. If they can do it, then you could do it. Don't let anyone stop you. This has been Shanice Singletary with your segment on Finding Talent in 2020, Actors and Actresses.
Don't worry, I'm a professional.
When people think of photographers, they might think of professional ones like Mike Mitchell, who shot and created a collection of 50 pictures called Beatles Illuminated, which was expected to make $100,000 from an auction. But what does it take to be a great photographer?
What does it take to be an underwater photographer? We go to the ends of the earth, and then we go underwater.
There is nothing more beautiful, captivating, amazing, spiritual as what's around us right now.
You have to be curious about the world that's around you. You have to work quickly while trying to shoot something in a great light. You have to make your subject stand out in its own light.
Right now in front of me.
The goal for me is to not turn the reader away. The goal for me is to pull in the reader and to have them ask questions.
But how can you get people asking questions if you've never tried taking a photo before? You try again and again while getting better over time. You experiment on creating a story in your own way. A story without words, but still with a voice of its own. As technology changes the way we use cameras, there'll be different ways to shoot photos the way you want them to, and to express yourself in unique ways. The difference between any photographer and a great photographer is that a great photographer will make people want to listen to their story.
Hello, my name is Tyler DuBois, and today I'll be going over Finding Talent in 2020, the Writer's Edition. Now, a writer is a person who, using their gifts of literature, takes someone's idea or their own and gives it some form of reality in the real world. But where do you find such people? Because let me tell you, even though writing may be considered to some a dead art or dying art, the act of hiring one has definitely moved in progress with the ages, as most writers can be generally found on social media like Twitter or even Facebook. But if you can't find one there, you can always look for the many writers' associations around the world, especially if you're looking for young, untapped talent, as most people are, as credentials are no longer becoming as important as enthusiasm in this new and ever-changing world. Lastly, I'd like to point out that it's good to network with other people in your chosen field, as if one man works with an incredible writer, he's sure to pass it on to you. Let's be honest. No one here wants to work with a bad writer. Thank you for your time and have a good day.
I'm Nick Kovacevic, and next we have producers. For simplification, I'm going to use general definition for producers since job requirements can change from industry to industry. So, what is a producer? Let's say the director is the brain of the project. Then that would mean the producer is the beating heart. They coordinate the finances, creative talent, and distribution. With the future barreling towards us, finding such talent will be changing. We already see some of this with online sites such as LinkedIn and Indeed. Crowdsourcing is one change. It brings a project to the people rather than the people coming to the project. This means you can put the project somewhere to have people look for it and latch onto it. Next is analyzing your profiles over time. Think of a site like LinkedIn, but instead of a focus on long-term watching. You would watch the profile over time to see how the person interacts with other projects. Such sites are cropping up now, but expect to see more by 2020. In conclusion, finding the next talent for producers doesn't necessarily mean being connected with the industry. It really just means being on the ball with next year's technology, especially with the inclusion of even more social media sites, specifically for the long-term job finding.